$50,000 home price cuts across the board for everyone. Well, that's what it says. In one of Trump's first executive orders, we could see a major shift in the housing market. So in this video, I'm going to break down the details, the drama, and exactly what every homeowner and home seeker needs to know right now. So what's in the executive order? President Trump's executive order aims to deliver emergency price relief for housing. That means lowering home costs, boosting supply, and slashing red tape. Here's an example. If you're looking at a home that costs $1 million, according to Trump's memo, government regulations alone are forcing you to pay an extra $250,000. That means 25% of your home's price cost could be pure bureaucracy. But he's putting an end to it. Sounds great, right? But how is this actually going to happen? And who wins and loses in this scenario? Here's what the order specifically targets. First, lowering housing costs. Trump claims that regulatory red tape adds about $50,000 to the price of a new home. The goal? Cut the cost by reducing rules on developers and home builders. Second, expanding housing supply. To meet demand, the order prioritizes fast-tracking projects that have been stuck in bureaucratic limbo. And third, economic boost for workers. The initiative promises job creation and construction, a win for workers who've been sidelined. While these goals sound great on paper, official link to the memo in the description, let's talk about the potential roadblocks. Some critics argue that this plan could mainly benefit only big corporations while leaving first-time homebuyers behind. And then there's the new Department of Government Efficiency, known as DOGE, headed by none other than Elon Musk. Yes, Musk is now involved in untangling the housing policy. Will he cut through the red tape or just add to the chaos? We will see. But that's not all. Trump's housing initiative also calls for eliminating certain climate policies that he claims drive up construction costs. Fewer restrictions on energy usage, for example. Builders will love this, but what about long-term environmental impacts? This will definitely spark a debate. A major move that's already making waves. Trump has halted operations at the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, otherwise known as CFPB. This agency, originally created to oversee mortgage and financial regulations, is now effectively sidelined. What does this mean for mortgage oversight? And what does it mean for consumer protection? It's a bold move, but is it too bold? Now let's talk about tariffs. Trump has just introduced a 25% tariff on steel and aluminum imports from all countries, including Canada and Mexico. It's effective March 12, 2025. Previously, when Trump introduced tariffs on Canadian softwood lumber, prices shot up, adding nearly $9,000 to the cost of building a home. Now with steel and aluminum also facing steep import duties, construction costs are expected to rise significantly, potentially driving up home prices rather than lowering them. This could hit developers and buyers alike, particularly for new builds and large-scale renovation. But overall, here's where the numbers stand. During the Biden administration, the average American household was hit with nearly $50,000 in regulatory costs. During Trump's first term, he managed to cut costs by about $11,000 per household. However, with new tariffs in place, some of these savings may be offset by rising material costs. So what does this mean if you are buying or selling a home in 2025? Well, here are 3 critical takeaways. If you are planning to buy, understand the short-lived nature of price cuts. While Trump's regulatory changes might initially push prices down in overregulated markets, they won't stay low for long. The moment buyers see lower prices, demand is going to surge, driving prices right back up. Look for deals in high regulation areas like San Francisco, San Jose, Santa Cruz, Seattle, Boston, parts of New Jersey, Boulder, and Austin. These markets could see the biggest immediate impact. And if you're currently building, act fast. With tariffs on steel, aluminum, and Chinese imports proceeding, material costs are set to increase sharply. Talk to your builder now about locking in prices or pre-purchasing critical materials before costs skyrocket. And if you're selling, let's discuss what scenario is best for you. My final thoughts on this. The housing market is about to see one of its biggest transformations in decades. Whether this is a golden opportunity or a major risk depends on how you prepare. Trump's plan is ambitious, but with bold policies come consequences. Will the relief come fast enough to make a difference, or will we see unintended setbacks? If you want to stay ahead of these changes, subscribe to my channel now. We're tracking everything from new policies to market trends, so you will always have the insights you need.